In a world full of goal wipers, all hope appeared lost. But from the scrum, one clan emerged. This is that clan, and these are our wars. What's going on, guys? It's Patrick, aka Loach, from Clan Warroad. This video is going to be kind of a how-to / don't get trolled video. And once again, we're talking about this here diamond layout that you see very often, very popular internet base. I mentioned it in the recap video that they had 3 different Town Hall 10s with this layout, and it gave us fits. The first 3 attacks we had on it went for 0 stars. So I wanted to talk about that. I'm going to show a couple of failed attacks, and then I'm going to show a couple of attacks that worked. So once again, just remember that I'm not picking on anyone here. I'm just using your attacks as examples and to explain what went wrong. And the biggest thing is, we talked about it in the last troll video, is you don't want to be attacking these bases from the strong point right here. This is a lot of defense that is just going to be crushing whatever you throw at it, whether it's air or ground. Even with the Infernos on multi, in lower level Town Hall 9 defenses, it's still a lot of stuff that is just banging on whatever you put on this wall and this wall. Clan Castle's right there, so you're going to fight it. As soon as you do get close to the Town Hall, you're going to have 2 heroes engaging you. And then you have even more defenses on this little inner chamber here that are going to start picking you off. Meanwhile, down here, you got nothing. And a lot of percentages sitting down here. So even if you do get the Town Hall up here, you're not going to get, well, you could, but it's going to be a struggle to get to 50%, because even if you cleared this entire chamber and the structures surrounding it, you're probably at about 30%. Now you got to break through this wall and fight all of these defenses to get your 2nd star and 50%. So there are 2 drawbacks to attacking from the forte of this base. 1, you're going to be facing everything all at once. And 2, you're going to struggle to get 50%. So let's look at what he does here. He has a 5 golem. It's a go wipe. I don't hate P.E.K.K.A.s for this attack. I don't love them either. So I'm kind of neutral on that. I understand why he did it. The Infernos are multiple. They're heavy tanks that are going to absorb a lot of damage and do a lot of damage as well. So here we go. Now the first thing, we're going to stop it really quick. We drew the Lava Hound, okay? So we have an equal number of golems on the other side. The 5th golem is going to kind of trail off to the right here. So we're low on wizards on the right side and heavy here on the left side. Obviously heavy on the left side to try and take care of that Lava Hound. And we bomb through the wall, so I like that. We get that taken care of here, except for that wall breaker fail. Okay, so I get distracted from the Lava Hound here. So we drop more wizards on this Lava Hound to take care of it. My one gripe about that is we drop the queen up here. I think you want the queen down here with the wizards to help, because as soon as this Lava Hound pops, all of those pups are going to shoot faster than your wizards. And you look, you had 8 wizards there, and now you have 5, okay, and 2 of them are almost dead. So the queen shoots a lot faster, and she's going to take care of those pups. So if you're going to draw the hound and bring them out to the side to take them down, use your queen to help. You can even bring the hound way out here and try doing the healer trick, but it's a good idea to take him outside of the base and fight him while you're not fighting all of this stuff over here. So meanwhile, what happened? We had we were taking care of the hound on the left side. On the right side, we had our P.E.K.K.A.s and golems coming in here on the right. The king uses his rage already. We use a freeze, but now you're going to see everything is focused on these. We got a big bomb, so any wizards we had on the right side to support are dead. The freeze misses. That definitely hurt right here. But now everything on the right is just slaughtered. Teslas, Infernos, Archer Towers, Cannons, Skeletons. Those Skeletons distracted those P.E.K.K.A.s. So I changed my mind. I don't like the P.E.K.K.A.s in this attack, because yes, there are going to be a ton of Skeletons right around this Town Hall. There always are at Town Hall 10, and those Skeletons are going to distract the heck out of the P.E.K.K.A.s, and they're never going to hit anything but those Skeletons. So there's another mistake there, army composition. So now even the queen's getting distracted by the Skeletons. Had used her ability, and she's going to burn away. And down here you have all the golems, and it's just not going to be enough. So, I see what you're doing, the right idea, and this could work on some bases. That hound really makes that a tough attack to do. It just slows everything down, and you're fighting it while everything's trying to hit you. So that's kind of the downfall there too. And I'm going to show one more here that was more wizard heavy. But it was still the same golem composition, and it was right here by Rickles. Once again, Man, sorry to show your failed attack, but I'm just I want us to learn from uh, what happened last war. So here is another thing I see quite a few times in our attacks is we're using jump spells on outer perimeter walls. Not a fan of that. These golems are distracting everything. You can very easily bring 8 wall breakers, drop a test one, and then 3 more, and blow 2 holes in this wall, and you have 4 total spaces for your spells available yet too. So it's an easy way to do it. You don't have to worry about anything failing, but at the same time, it's very expensive. It's a very expensive entry. All right, so we got a ton of wizards on this side, and we have the hound right there. Did we do no? Just one poison on the hound. The hound, I'm not worried about poisoning a hound because it's not doing any damage. It's not moving very quickly. Maybe when it explodes for the pups you could do it, but definitely not on the hound. It just has way too much hit point to do it. So now these wizards are going to jump in and chase that hound a little bit. And it's okay because they're getting covered by those golems, so they're not going to get taken out. But they are not taking care of defenses like you want them to. They're just chasing that hound. And here, once again, the queen is off here, not able to help. So when this hound pops, I think she is in range to take some out. Yes, she is. So what happened here now? So the pathing, we didn't set a funnel. We tried to set a funnel with those jumps, but it just didn't work out because our wizards got distracted and weren't able to help. And all of our golems started trailing off around the base. Meanwhile, we got witches and wizards on the right hand side that just met a giant bomb and have no cover at this point, none, and they're all going to melt away. So all of your high percentage damage is dead, and now your wizards without cover are melting and your queen is taking a walk. So we just missed the funneling on that one, and it's just another huge loss, right? So there's a lot that can go wrong here, and I know I've seen attacks like this work, and I know we've had players in our clans that have attacked from these entry points on this base, and it's worked. It's difficult, and you're going up against a freight train. It's not going to be a high success rate. Yes, it can work sometime, but it's not going to work every single time. So let's just let's get away from that. Don't think about that, and let's look at exposing this base from a weak side. How about that? So I tried coming in here with a queen walk, and I'm starting down here at the bottom, and I bring 4 healers and I bomb the way in. So bombing the way in is easy. Little test breaker there. I didn't really think he was going to trap the bottom part of the base. I just assumed it was clear. So as soon as that archer tower is locked onto the queen, we're going to bomb in. And what you miss is at the beginning of the raid is I used the hog to draw the hound. So instead of fighting a hound, when I have all of these defenses shooting me, I can take my time and let this queen take care of the hound. I've got a poison on the balloon. Before he reaches the queen, he's going to be so affected by that poison that he is going to fall down and die and be out of the fight. And meanwhile, this lava hound has popped. I think I have an archer. You don't really see her. She's under the healer's there to help out a little bit, cleaning up those pups. And now we're taking out that tower. And we're going to walk outside of the base, take care of the pup, and then we're going to walk back inside the base and start taking back these buildings here. So just slowly taking our time. Got plenty of time, not much of a rush here. Meanwhile, I'm trying to break in, and right here, wall breaker failed. Did not break into that wall, but I got to the right one. So still not in much danger here. Waiting for that expo that's set to ground. I knew that was going to be a factor hitting my queen, so I got the rage ready. And obviously with the queen walk, you just want to wait until you know she's out of danger before you start deploying and paying attention to other troops. So you can see her health is still maintaining right now, and she's got 20% of this base already destroyed. So percentage-wise, we're looking really, really good for a 2-star attack here. And there we go. So she starts coming under heat. We rage her up, and she's taking out another archer tower and a cannon, and she's going to start banging into that inner chamber. So when she starts deciding she's going to go in there, I bring 2 golems from either side with some wizards to help, and on this side it's working out really good, even though the queen's doing work. Over here it's not doing so good. All my wizards died. The golem is trying to get in. So the king and the golem come up the middle to help support. We're going to see a jump. So look at this now. All of these defenses are out of the fight. 4 cannons, 2 wizard towers are out of the fight, and the clan castle is gone. And I'm only facing 1 inferno at a time. This one up here is just kind of sitting on some golems, not a big deal. So to speed up the troops on the left side that took forever to bang through the wall, I freeze that inferno right there to give them a little bit more time before they can come in and take care of the fight. Meanwhile, the queen is taking care of the town hall, and we are just going to work into our base. Look, all these defenses still aren't engaged. If I would attack from the top, every single defense would have been engaged on everything. So I can take them out kind of in turn here and just keep adding percentage points to this base. Granted, you know, a little heavier heroes for this attack, but you know, 66%, going to keep moving up. Missed one chamber down here. I wonder if I wouldn't have failed that wall breaker if we could have done a little more damage on this base right here. But in the future, I know where I'm attacking this base from, and I know how I'm doing it, because I think this is a very successful way. You're going to get a high percentage 2-star every time, and maybe if you bring 6 hogs right now to clean up those last defenses, we're looking at a 3-star attack. Now, Thai, she did another attack on this base, and she got herself an 81% 2-star. She was really, really close to 3-starring this one. Another low-level Town Hall 10. And her idea was to come from just the entire one side. So she's kind of coming at the forte of the base, but she's also working her way to kind of sneak in through that little back door and kind of come in the soft underbelly of the base. She's going to distract heroes. She's taking care of this hound up here, and we got the queen up there supporting. She's helping out the pups. She's taking care of 3. She's protecting those wizards. And now we got wizards and golems taking care of, tanking, all of that stuff. We got the freeze to take care of the inferno right away. So we got a lot of points of attack coming in here. We don't really have anything wandering. Everything's getting funneled right towards the middle there. The queen, the skeletons are going to draw her in. And here was a really nice touch. We're bringing 6 hogs in there where there are no defenses ready to hit those hogs. Those hogs rage through and take out both infernos. So that was a really nice touch. I like a different idea for the troop composition. You know, that was just 30 space in your clan castle, and just rode them right into a rage to take them out. And look at that. We just gutted the core of this base. And even all these perimeter defenses down here are clear. Those mortars can't take care of those wizards. Queen is still full health. Golems are tanking. We're just adding percentage points at this point. And once this top part is clear, you're going to see this queen is just going to walk through this base right here. So this was another really nice idea right here, what she did. Coming from that side, multiple entry points kind of coming right under the forte of the base, so you're only facing about half of those defenses that are stacked in that upper chamber at a time, as opposed to all of them. So I really hope people look at this base differently in the future. I know I showed in another tutorial video trying to 3-star this base with a lava loon attack, a queen walk on the bottom and lava loon on the top, and I'm not sold on that. I did get a 3-star with it once, but mostly it was a 1-star in war. In raids, matchmaking play was a 2-star sometimes, but it's just way too inconsistent for that to be a 3-star strategy. So with this one, it looks like attacking from an underbelly, attacking from a side, attacking from a non-traditional point, not the forte, you're going to get yourself a high percentage 2-star for sure. And, you know, I brought some hogs and got really close. I think if my attack, I brought some hogs on the very back end there, I would have been really, really close. So maybe get a little bit creative and try some different things on this layout. But please, Warroad, don't attack from this point again. It's just sad looking. We're better than that. Alright, anyway, I hope this video helped future players beat this internet base, because we want this internet base to go away. Actually, no, we want to get really good at it. We want to see it every single war so we can maybe even 3-star them. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have yourself a good one.